On Crimewatch tonight, love scams that target single women and Indonesian lottery scams.
Hi, welcome to Crimewatch. I'm ASP Jessica Ng. Scams. Many are still falling victims to scams. And with the internet becoming more and more readily accessible today, online scams are also becoming increasingly common ploys used by criminals. In particular, there's an increase in the number of internet love scams. In the first 10 months of the year, there were 12 cases reported, an increase compared to 11 for 2009 and 7 for 2008. Mary Tan, not her real name, was one victim. She was cheated of $200,000. Despite the painful experience and memories, Mary agreed to share her story on Crimewatch. Her wish in doing so is to let others learn from what she had gone through.
Mary Tan was fast approaching 40. For years, she'd been looking for her Mr. Right. She decided to register herself in a popular international online dating site. The site promised scientifically tested personality tests that would help her find the love of her life. Mary received several responses to her postings. There was even a man who blatantly asked for money. She sensed that it was a scam and immediately struck him off her list. Eventually, someone by the name of James Peter White caught her attention.
Hey Mary, I'm James. We seem to have a lot in common. I'd like to get to know you better.
Nice to hear from you. What do you do?
I'm an American diplomat stationed in London. I'm single with a very understanding teenage daughter.
What began as a simple introduction soon developed and grew over the months into a very special relationship for Mary. The couple began exchanging personal emails and phone numbers.
Me? Yeah, sometimes I play golf. Nah, but I'm not really good at it.
Well, I'm actually pretty good at it. I'll teach you.
Mary believed the relationship had progressed beyond friendship. It had blossomed in her mind into romance.
Irene, you know what?
Yes.
I found him, Mr. Right.
Really?
I met him through the dating site.
Okay.
He's an American staying in London.
Are you sure? This Westerner never want to settle down, no?
No, that's not true. In fact, we discuss about visiting each other. We talk every day and we have so much in common. Hi.
Hey, sweetie, how you doing?
Good.
About a year after they first met online, James made his move.
My friend wants me to help him in some property business in Singapore. And I told him my girlfriend is in Singapore and she can ensure the funds are transferred properly before starting the investment.
So how do you want me to help?
My friend has £5 million in a trust fund. So I was wondering if you could open an account in your name in the UK. So my friend can transfer the funds into your account. Then you can transfer the funds from your account to Singapore.
Why can't your friend just transfer the money into your account?
It's held in some trust account, and it has to be transferred outside the country.
It's not some illegal money, right?
Mary, I'm an American diplomat living in London. I mean, if I'm caught with illegal money, it's the end of my career. Besides, once the money is in Singapore, I'll have to come over and get it, right? I need you to help me find out which area of Singapore is good for property investment.
James, it's a lot of money. Give me some time to think about it.
Of course, sweetheart, of course. I love you.
Mary was not very comfortable and pondered the request for some time, asking James a barrage of questions before she finally agreed to help.
Hello?
Hi, darling, how are you?
Hi, James.
So, have you decided if you're going to help me?
It cost me a lot of money.
I think there's just a small cost to transfer the money, but it's not that much at all.
Okay, James, I'll do it.
Oh, that is great.
I'll get the bank officer of the great
Wales Trust Bank to get in touch with you. Her name is Mrs. Sarah Woolwine.
Dear Mary Tan, a setup fee of £600 is required. You can send the money using Western Union using the name and identification given below.
Although it was peculiar that the Great Wales Trust Bank had asked Mary to transfer the £600 through Western Union instead of directly to the bank, Mary did as she was told. A few days later, she got an email with her account number and a PIN.
Hi, James. Okay, my account is up.
Oh, great. Okay, send me the bank account number and I'll get my friend to transfer the $5 million as soon as possible.
Okay, will do.
2 days later, James contacted Mary and informed her that the £5 million had been transferred.
All right, let me check if the money is in.
James told Mary all she had to do was transfer the £5 million to her Singapore account. But she couldn't. She was asked to contact Sarah from the bank for assistance.
Dear Mary, please note that in order to transfer your funds, a cost of transfer security code is required. The fee for this code is £12,600.
Hi, James. Now, I got this email from Sarah, and it says that I have to pay for this transfer security code. It's £12,600.
We need to pay this to get this money transferred.
Why can't we just deduct it from the trust fund? I do not have so much money.
No, we can't. That's why it's a trust fund. It can't be touched till it's successfully transferred out of the trust
Mary
account.
was reluctant to transfer the money. But James managed to convince her that once the payment was made, the money would be transferred. Mary finally decided to do as James told her to. Again, Sarah from the Great Wales Trust Bank told her to transfer the money through Western Union.
Mary, there is a £2,000 limit per person through Western Union, so I'm going to have to give you 8 names to send to. These 8 people are employees from the bank's account department.
Mary did as she was told. She withdrew money from her fixed deposit account and transferred the £12,600 to 8 different people through Western Union. Mary was then sent another security code, which she duly entered.
What's going on?
Frustrated and angry, Mary emailed Sarah. And the reply?
I'm sorry, Mary, but you will require a non-residential tax code since you're a non-resident in the UK. Cost of this code is £28,900.
Another code? Why so many codes?
Hello?
James, what is going on? Okay, first there's this transfer tax code. Now there's this non-residential code. I'm not going to pay any more money to the bank.
I know. This tax was imposed by another department of the bank, the foreign department.
Let me see if I can raise the money on my end and pay for it.
Okay.
I sold my car, Mary, £9,000. They need another £28,900. In fact, I already bought a plane ticket to Singapore, Mary, to come and see you. I can't wait to meet you in person.
Hi. I don't think you should come yet. The money hasn't been transferred. I'll see if I can raise the rest.
Mary believed James and she transferred over the balance amount of £19,900. And then, somewhat nervously, she waited.
Not again!
Mary emailed Sarah again.
Sorry, Mary, but there is another fee required, the currency transaction tax.
I am fed up with these taxes and codes myself, Mary. Trust me. I assure you it will work, Mary. Trust me.
Once the $5 million is transferred, I will pay you more than you paid. This will...
After thinking it through, Mary relented and sent the £17,910, and as usual, she received another code.
Yes, finally! James, the money's through.
Ah, wonderful.
Okay, I'll let you know once I see the money in my Singapore account. I think that should happen tomorrow.
Fantastic. I can't wait to see you.
Yeah, I can't wait to see you too.
After the break, a shocking truth awaits Mary. After paying £51,010 in various fees, Mary finally received a message saying the £5 million had been transferred to her Singapore account. However, the money didn't show up in her account the next day, nor the day after. Mary decided to check with Sarah.
I'm sorry, but this is beyond our bank here. This is a Singapore problem. The Monetary Authority of Singapore requires you to pay a security deposit.
What? Pay again?
I'm sorry, but this is a bank requirement from their Singapore MAS, not from London.
How much is this deposit?
£79,000.
What? So much? Why so much?
I can't help you there. This is a Singapore banking requirement.
As it was a weekend, Mary couldn't check with the MAS to see if she indeed had to pay such a security deposit. In the meanwhile, James caught hold of her.
Mary, I managed to borrow £21,000 from a local loan shark, and my lawyer lent me another £20,000. But I'm still short about £38,000. Can you help me with the other $38,000?
James, please tell me the truth. This is not a scam, right?
How can you not trust me? Don't you love me?
I really care about you, and I've done so much for you.
I'm hurt, Mary. How can you even believe that I'm lying to you?
By now, Mary had exhausted all her financial resources. She decided to approach a few of her friends for money. Mary managed to borrow £38,000. But upon receipt of this, Sarah asked for another £12,300 for a transfer certificate. By this time, Mary became obsessed with paying the money as she felt that was the only way she could get her money back.
Listen, Mary, this guy is cheating you. I'm not going to lend you any more money.
You don't understand. Why is everyone saying this? Then what should I do?
After talking it through with her friend, Mary decided to do some checks, something she realized she should have done at the beginning. She called the main bank, the Bank of Clydesdale, of which the Great Wales Trust Bank was said to be a branch.
Hello, is this the Bank of Clydesdale? Yes, I'd like to inquire about this Mrs. Sarah Woolwine. I've been sending her money through the transfers the past few weeks.
We've had several calls about the same thing, and we advise you not to make any money transfers, as it is most likely to be a scam.
Thank you.
About a month after she opened her UK account, Mary Tan filed a police report. The police report was subsequently handed over to the Ang Mo Kio Police Division for investigation.
We have managed to trace all the IP addresses made from the emails and the correspondences between you and the subject. It's actually from Nigeria, not London as you had claimed before.
Nigeria?
That's right, from Nigeria.
No, it can't be.
I'm afraid so, yeah.
James is living in London. What about this Sarah from the bank?
Even Sarah herself, she's together with the rest of them, they're all from Nigeria, which means to say that this entire thing is a scam.
Scam?
That's right. The police will liaise with the Nigerian authorities through Interpol and forward all information to them for their follow-up investigation.
It was one of those often reported Nigerian scams, but in another form. Mary lost more than £97,000, or about 200,000 Singapore dollars, all just over 3 weeks. Her American boyfriend was from Nigeria, although he had claimed to be living in the UK. It was a romance turned nightmare. Mary is currently holding 2 jobs as she is determined to pay back every cent she had borrowed from her friends.
We would like to advise internet users to adopt the following preventive measures. Exercise caution when dealing with unknown persons befriended through the internet. For example, never put yourself in a vulnerable position or give out personal details about yourself when interacting with other internet users. Do not remit, transfer, or give any money to unknown persons, and inform the police immediately if anyone attempts to blackmail or threaten you.
After the break, yet another common scam to watch out for.
The internet is not the only avenue that criminals use to prey on potential victims. Our following case tells of an increasingly rampant lottery scam that entices victims through text messages on mobile phones.
It was 2 a.m. Rashima had just gotten home from work when she received a text message. It was from an Indonesian number. Believing that she had struck a windfall, Rashima immediately called the number in the text message as instructed.
Hello?
Hello. Saya baru terima SMS yang saya menang.
Oh ya, benar sekali. Tanya. Saya Abdul Rahman. Seperti yang kami maklumkan di SMS itu, Anda terpilih sebagai pemenang SIM card. Dan hadiahnya $10,000 Singapura.
Jadi apa yang harus saya lakukan sekarang ni?
Okey. Oleh kerana Anda pemenang kami, Anda juga berpeluang memenangi hadiah lumayan dari kami. Sebuah kereta Mercedes-Benz.
Ya ke? Jadi apa yang harus saya lakukan?
Mudah sekali. Puan pergi sembarang kedai Singtel, beli 5 kad simpati Indonesia dan beri kami PIN namanya.
Nanti sekejap
Rashima was also given another Indonesian phone number. She was to get in touch with a person known as Haji M. Noor after she had bought the said prepaid mobile SIM cards.
Okay, thank you very much.
Convinced that she stood a chance in winning the grand prize, Rashima called Haji M. Noor as soon as she had the PIN numbers.
Hello?
Halo?
Ni Haji Noor ya?
Ya, kamu siapa?
Oh, saya Rashima. Abdul Rahman suruh saya telefon selepas saya beli kad simpati tu.
Unfortunately, Rashima didn't suspect the PIN numbers from the SIM cards were only part of a ploy to cheat her of her money.
Puan Rashima, awak memang wanita yang amat bertuah. Nombor SIM card yang terakhir itulah nombor bertuah. Nombor andalan. Tanya, Anda telah memenangi hadiah pertama kami. 1 kereta Mercedes-Benz.
Betul ke? Macam saya tak percayalah. Saya dah menang 1 kereta. Tapi kan, saya tak ada lesen memandu lah.
Tapi kalau nggak ada lesen mandu pun, usah bimbang. Bisa beres. Nggak ada masalah. Kami bisa tukarkan hadiah itu pada wang tunai juga.
Tapi agak-agaknya dalam jumlah wang tunainya berapa?
Hadiah wang Anda jumlahnya $70,000 Singapura. Puan Rashima, kami perlu...
Besides providing them with her bank account information, Rashima was also asked to pay a transfer fee of 550 Singapore dollars to have her prize money transferred to her bank account. Rashima unsuspectingly did as she was told.
Hello, Pak Haji. Saya baru buat wang pemindahan $500 tu. Jadi bila saya boleh dapat wang hadiah tu ya?
Maaf ya Puan Rashima. Saya nggak beritahu Puan tadi. Yang Puan perlu bayar processing fee sebanyak $1,000. Jurus setelah membayarnya, Puan boleh dapatkan wang itu dengan segera.
Oh, $1,000? Tu banyak tu.
Tidak perlu bimbang. Selepas bayar processing fee itu, Puan akan terima wang hadiah itu dengan cepat sekali.
Okey, jadi saya harus hantarkan lagi $1,000 ya?
Ya, Puan.
Rashima was given another name and account number for the remittance of the $1,000. That wasn't the end. Very soon, Rashima was asked to remit another $700 to speed up the transfer of her prize money.
Tapi saya kan dah bayar $1,550. Kalau awak suruh saya bayar lagi $700, saya tak mampulah. Tapi saya masih boleh dapatkan hadiah tu tak?
Sudah pasti, Puan. Tapi itu mungkin akan makan masa yang lebih panjang, Puan.
Tapi itu bukan apa yang awak janjikan tadi pagi tau. Saya tak tahulah. Boleh tak saya fikirkan dulu dan saya telefon awak balik?
Yeah.
This time, however, Rashima did not remit the money. But she kept receiving calls asking her to send the money. It finally dawned upon her that she was a victim of a lottery scam. Rashima filed a police report.
I want to make a police report. I think I've been cheated.
Rashima is not the only victim who has fallen prey to such lottery scams. Over the first 10 months of this year, victims lost a total of 3.2 million in lottery scams, an increase from 2.6 for 2009. To avoid falling prey to such scams, ignore notifications of a win in a lottery or lucky draw if you have not purchased any lottery ticket or participated in any lucky draw. Do not make any advance payment to claim any prize money. Winning a lucky draw or lottery does not require you to make any advance payment. Do not entertain such SMSs and calls. Be wary of get-rich-quick offers. If an offer sounds too good to be true, it's probably a scam. Scams come in various forms and the modus operandi change over time. Besides cyber and lottery scams, kidnap and impersonation scams are also common. For more information on preventive measures against the various scams, do check out the following website. Anyone who has more information relating to these scams or encounters similar incidents may call the police hotline at 1-800-255-0000.
As we usher in the new year this holiday season, do keep in mind that this is also the time when the risk of becoming a victim of crime is higher. We would like to remind all viewers to remain vigilant and to adopt the following crime prevention measures. When you're out shopping or at crowded areas, never leave your valuables unattended, as these will be easy targets for thieves. Do not be distracted by strangers creating a commotion, bumping into you or accidentally spilling something onto you. Check your valuables immediately if this happens. Avoid carrying large amounts of cash with you. Avoid exposing cash, jewelry and valuables in public places, as this might attract unnecessary attention. Ensure that your bag is secured at all times. If you're carrying a handbag, cross-link it in front of you or clasp it firmly while you're walking. Remember, crime prevention is a shared responsibility. Do your part by staying vigilant and alert. This is Rebecca Lim wishing all of you happy holidays and a happy new year.
Low crime doesn't mean no crime. Let's gear up our crime prevention efforts this festive season. Well, we've come to the final episode of Crimewatch for this year. And to close, we have a special contest lined up with attractive dining vouchers. For more information, visit the NCPC website. Finally, if you have any feedback, drop us an email. This is ASP Jessica wishing you happy holidays and a happy new year.
In Crimewatch tonight, police pursue a woman wanted for a series of handphone scams. And how you can help track down your stolen smartphone.
Welcome to Crimewatch. I'm DSP Julius Lim. Over the years, Crimewatch has featured a variety of ploys used by criminals to cheat. These include impersonations, phone scams, lottery scams, love scams, and kidnap scams. Criminals never run out of new ways to cheat people, and they also never fail to find new and willing victims. Our scam story for today involves a con woman who called herself Dolphins. An elusive and sweet talker, Dolphins led a life on the run, committing a series of scams on numerous victims while evading police pursuit. But it was a matter of time before the long arm of the law caught up with her.
Hi, can I help you?
How come you're not using an iPhone?
It's too expensive.
No, I can get one for you quite cheap. $350.
Really? Real or fake?
100% guaranteed real.
How come I can get so cheap?
I'm in the IT and handphone business. I've got direct contact with the manufacturer.
Oh, no wonder.
Well, if you have friends who are interested, or if you are interested, let me know and I can give you a commission.
Let me check my friends.
Okay, do you have a piece of paper? I'll give you my number.
Sure. This?
Call me.
Sure.
After several days communicating by text message, Patrick gave in to temptation and decided to take up the offer. He ordered one iPhone and 2 iPods for $770 from Dolphins. He was then asked to make a deposit of $150 on the 22nd of September and another partial payment of $50 on the 25th of September. On the 29th of September, with the false sense of trust created from the phone conversations with Dolphins, Patrick made an additional order for a Nokia N97 handphone. He paid Dolphins $200 for this new order.
So when will the stock come?
Probably in a few days. Sorry, too many orders, so we're out of stock. But we'll call you immediately.
Okay, sure, no problem.
All right.
Thanks.
But Patrick never heard from Dolphins again. He made repeated calls to her mobile, but the number was no longer in use. Patrick realized he had been cheated and called the police. Investigations were handled by officers from Central Police Division or Alpha Division, led by Senior Investigation Officer Lau Tek Sing.
Hello, I am SIO Lau Tek Sing. Apart from the name Dolphin, what else do you know about her?
Not much. She just told me she was in the handphone business and could get really cheap handphones and Mac products.
Do you still have her contact number?
Yeah, yes.
A check on the contact number revealed the handphone was registered under the name of Chia Wee Wen.
IO Lau from Central Police Division. Yes. We are looking for Chia Wee Wen.
She doesn't stay here anymore.
Are you her father?
Yes. Something wrong?
Can we take a look inside?
Let me get a key.
The officers searched the house but did not find Chia Wee Wen. There was no sign that she was even living there.
She left home a few years ago.
Are you still in contact?
I.O. Lau then requested her father to notify them immediately if she showed up or called back. A police gazette was also issued for all units to be on the lookout for Chia Wee Wen, putting her on the wanted list. All immigration checkpoints were also notified to detain her if she left the country. A recalcitrant with 2 previous convictions for cheating, first in the year 1998, then in 2003, with more than 53 counts of cheating, the team of officers sensed that they were dealing with a seasoned and crafty conwoman.
So we have her name, her address and her photo, but we do not know where she is now.
I have checked with the other divisions. Chia Wee Wen is connected with several other similar cases dating back to August 2008.
So it's unlikely that she's going to stop. We don't have much to work on right now. We just got another call this morning. Seems like Dolphin struck again in Chinatown.
Yes, that's Dolphin. I ordered 30 iPhone for $11,400 from her.
How much had you paid her?
Altogether, $3,600 I transferred to her bank account.
Do you still have her account number?
Yes. Do you think I can get my money back?
It's very likely that the money has already been withdrawn, but we will check with the bank and see if we can get any leads from there.
Our check showed that several withdrawals had been made from her bank account.
But the locations of the withdrawals were quite spread out over Singapore. We can't really pinpoint a frequent hangout.
Yes, there is no pattern at all.
Any suggestions?
From here, we know that there are a total of 5 ATMs where withdrawals were made. We'll set up an ambush on each and every one of them.
Over the next few weeks, I.O. Lau and his men scheduled among themselves and staked out at the vicinity of the various ATMs Dolphins had used as she might show up. She never repeated her visit to the same ATM. Dolphins was obviously a seasoned and crafty conwoman, not only good at cheating her victims, but certainly also at evading the police.
Police are trying to track down a crafty con woman, nicknamed Dolphins, who had committed a series of sale of handphone scams. It wasn't her first time. In fact, she had been previously convicted and spent her time in jail twice for cheating offences. Clearly, she had not turned over a new leaf and had continued her old ways. As elusive as she was, there was no let-up from police officers in their attempts to find her. In fact, they kept up the pressure, knowing that sooner or later, she would make a mistake or slip up.
Dolphins continued her crime spree, cheating another 10 victims of some $21,000.
Do you have the money?
As the frequency of her cheating became more rampant, Io Lau and his team requested the bank to freeze her account to cut off access to her ill-gotten money.
It's done. Have informed the bank to freeze her account. They'll let us know if she shows up.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Dolphins did not turn up at the bank. She seemed to know that by doing so, she would be stepping into a trap. She resorted to cash transactions instead.
Hey, for 10,000 deposit. When can I get the order?
Yours is a rather large order. 102 iPhones and 10 iPods. I need a bit more time. But don't worry, think of the huge profits that you make when you resell them.
Yeah, it's a great deal. I'm so lucky that I met you.
All right, I gotta go. I'll see you.
See you.
Dolphins was confident that she could evade the police's detection.
When can I get my iPhone?
The stock's coming in next week, so I'll call you on
But the
Monday.
long arm of the law soon caught up with her. On the 21st of July 2010, Io Lau Tek Seng and his team received a police report lodged by the management of Harbourville Hotel concerning one of their guests who had not paid for her hotel bills. The guest's name was Chiao Weaven.
Hi, I am Investigation Officer Lau from Central Police Division. May I speak to the hotel manager?
Yes, I'm the manager.
So you reported the case with us.
Yes, I did. This way.
How long has she been staying here?
They have been staying here for about a year now.
They? You mean there are more than one person?
Yes, another lady.
The officers finally confirmed that all this while, Dolphins had an accomplice.
They owe the hotel rental for the last 3 months. We gave them a reminder yesterday to settle the bill, and today we found the room vacated. They were gone. This is the room.
Do you keep a record of all the outgoing calls made from the room?
Yes, we do.
Can I have a copy of it?
Sure, I'll get you a copy now.
Thank you.
The officers were able to obtain a copy of all the outgoing calls made by Dolphins during her stay at the hotel, and they began going through every number on the list. And they found several numbers belonging to other hotels.
Obviously, she's looking for a place to stay.
She seemed particularly interested in the eastern part of Singapore.
I think we should concentrate on the hotels around the area.
Okay.
Their persistence finally paid off.
Can you confirm again if the name is Chiao Weaven? Okay, thanks. We'll be there very shortly.
Dolphins was staying at a chalet along East Coast Parkway.
Police! Police, open the door! Police! Looks like there's no one inside. Let's lay an ambush for them.
The officers set up an ambush around the chalet and waited patiently.
Alpha team, report in.
Alpha 2 in position, over.
At around 9:30 p.m., they spotted Dolphins.
Target spotted. All unit move in.
Roger, roger.
I Lau from Central Police Division. Are you Chiao Weaven?
Dolphins knew the game was up and quietly complied. Her accomplice, Stella, was also brought back to the station for further investigations. Officers spent the next 2 weeks interviewing Dolphins, retrieving all other related police reports, as well as following up with cases where the victims did not make any police report. Dolphins admitted she did not have any handphone or IT business and had made it up as part of her scam to cheat. She also admitted to other cheating cases she'd committed before September 2009. All in, from August 2008 to June 2010, she scammed her victims to the amount of $101,840. Her accomplice, 25-year-old Stella Lynn, admitted to committing the cheating spree with dolphins. She usually accompanied dolphins and waited nearby as dolphins carried on a scam conversation with their prey.
Chia Weaven, nicknamed Dolphins, was charged with 65 counts of cheating and conspiracy to commit cheating. As a habitual offender who was previously convicted for the same offence, she was given an enhanced punishment of 6 years of corrective training. Her accomplice, Lin Li Yun, Stella, was charged with conspiracy to commit cheating and convicted and sentenced to 10 months imprisonment. Criminals will find ways and means to cheat their victims. New methods and ploys are always being created to prey on gullible people. While it's not possible to eradicate them, you can prevent yourself from becoming a victim. What would help is to stay cautious and to have a healthy dose of skepticism. So if someone offers you a deal which sounds too good to be true, such as products at very low cost, or business deals with very high returns, it may be a scam. Do your own checks to find out whether such deals are really possible. For kidnap scams, where criminals prey on the fear of victims, you are advised to call the police at 999 immediately if someone calls and threatens you that your loved one has been kidnapped. To safeguard yourself against scammers, keep yourself up to date on the latest scam trends. You can visit the website of the Commercial Affairs Department, or CAD for short, for more information on such scams and how to prevent yourself from falling victim to them. Or you can also visit the police Facebook page. After the break, a handphone application helps the police to nab a snatch thief. Today, handphones have become one of the favorite targets of thieves. But with the advancement of technology, there is now an application that could help police nab the thieves.
On the 5th of December 2010, at about 2:20 a.m., 36-year-old Deborah was heading to her boyfriend's place after a late appointment.
Hello? I'm on my way up now. Can you please open the door? Hey! My phone! Stop! Help! Somebody! I need help!
The snatch thief ran off with Deborah's iPhone worth around $850. She quickly went to her boyfriend's place and called the police. A team of officers from Central Police Station, led by Investigation Officer Jeremy Go, arrived shortly to meet up with Deborah to investigate.
Hi, I'm Investigation Officer Jeremy from Central Police. I'm here regarding the report that you lodged earlier on.
He's coming.
Thank you. So do you have a good look at the person who snatched your phone?
I didn't really see his face, but I saw that he was a Malay man with tattoos on both his arms.
So which direction did he run to?
I lost sight of him along Lim Liak Street. But I managed to locate where my iPhone is.
Oh, really?
Deborah had used her iPad to find the location of a stolen iPhone. The signal came from around Block 57 opposite Tiong Bahru Market. That was the last location picked up by GPS when the signal was active. Although the signal was no longer active, the officers continued to check out the block, as there was still a chance that the iPhone could be at that last detected location. I.O. Jeremy and the officers carried out door-to-door inquiries with the residents in that block.
安迪，你好，我是中央警署的调查官。
什么事啊？
安迪，请问一下，你这里跟谁住呢？
哦，我跟我先生住嘞。
还有没有其他人呢？
没有。
哦，没有，好，谢谢你。Not all the residents responded to our queries. However, those who responded, we did not find anything suspicious.
So what next?
Okay, I'll need you to give me your IMEI number of your iPhone You can continue to track your iPhone every hourly or so and keep me posted immediately.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
As it was in the early hours of the morning and many residents were already in bed, I.O. Jeremy and his team decided to return later in the morning to continue interviewing the rest of the residents in the block.
So, do you find anything yet?
I lost the signal.
How does this work? Anyway, like GPS?
Yes, but the phone needs to be switched on for the GPS to pick up the signal. Now the phone is switched off.
Okay, why don't you go and get some sleep? Let me take over.
It's okay, I can't sleep anyway.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, back in the office, the officers checked their database of past offenders to look for possible suspects who fit the description of having tattoos on both arms.
Hey, my phone is switched on again.
Where?
Hi, Miss Deborah.
I.O. Jeremy. My phone is on again.
Oh, really? Where's it now?
Somewhere in Geylang.
I.O. Go and his team arrived at Geylang and began searching the area with the help of Deborah.
Is the line still active?
You know, wait, hang on, the signal's gone.
The phone has been switched off.
The last active location was between Lorong 14 and 16 Geylang. The officers knew that there were only 2 second-hand handphone shops in that row of shop houses and suspected the thief must have been trying to sell off the phone to one of them.
Hi, I'm Investigation Officer Jeremy Goh from Central Police. Did anyone sell your iPhone 4 today?
Yes, a guy.
Can you show me the phone?
The IMEI number of the handphone matched that belonging to Deborah.
Yes, this is the stolen phone.
How does this person look like?
He's a Malay guy with tattoos on both arms.
Do you have the particulars of the person who sold you this phone?
He is Adrian Bindoya Hunk, 18 years of age, a work permit holder from Sabah. Using the particulars from the handphone shop, the officers were able to track down the suspect to a food court at Singapore General Hospital.
We are from police. Are you Adrian Bindoya Han?
Yes.
We need you to come back with us to the station to assist in a case of snatch theft. Can you turn around?
He was placed under arrest for suspicion of snatch theft.
Do you know why you are arrested?
Yes.
What do you do?
After extensive interviews, Adrian admitted to snatching Deborah's iPhone and later selling it for $200.
Why do you do it?
I was stressed. Got no money.
Adrian Bindoya Han was charged with snatch theft and convicted and sentenced to 12 months imprisonment. Adrian Bindoya Han, a work permit holder, was arrested by police within 24 hours of his crime. This quick and successful arrest was made possible by the handphone application. However, equally instrumental in the success was the role played by the victim and the community in helping the team of investigation officers from Central Police Division. It was the willingness of the victim and family to go the extra mile to assist the police in our investigation, coupled with the good record keeping of the second-hand handphone shop dealer. Indeed, we can have the best technology in the world, but without the police officers working closely with the community, technology alone will not bring us the optimal result.
Hi, I'm Joanne Pei. Handphones have come a long way since they were first introduced in the 80s. Now, they are way more sophisticated in design and technology. In recent years, smartphones have become really popular. They have a ton of cool applications and are highly desirable, not just to you and me, but to thieves too. So if your smartphone is stolen, don't worry. Now there's a way to find it. Whether you have an iPhone, Android or BlackBerry handphone, you can go to iTunes, Android Market and BlackBerry App World websites respectively to download the applications into your phone. You may need to set up an account first before using the applications. For iPhone users, the application is currently available only for iPhone 4. Just search for the application Find My iPhone. For Android users, a useful application is Where's My Droid? And for BlackBerry users, a useful application is Find My Phone. Once you have downloaded the application, be sure to configure the settings to enable the application on the phone. So if you have lost your handphone or it has been stolen, you can do a quick check using your computer, laptop, or any handphone with a similar platform and application. Say if I'm an iPhone user, I can use any Apple device like iPad to locate my missing iPhone. Simply install the Find My iPhone application. Launch it and sign in with my Apple ID, and it will show the current location of the phone on a map. Just remember, the same application needs to be installed and enabled on the missing phone, otherwise it would not work. The applications may work differently depending on the type of platform your smartphone is using, and some of the applications may require a fee for usage, so be sure to check before you use them. You can go to the respective websites or call your service providers for more information about these applications. It's definitely very useful to have, but you should still report to the police first if you believe your handphone has been stolen, just to be on the safe side. See you next time.
As a precaution, you should not leave such valuable items unattended in public places, like placing it openly on a table at an eatery, even if it's for a short while. Remember, if you lose your handphone, you may lose all your important contacts as well. We've come to the end of another episode of Crimewatch. If you have any feedback or query, do drop us an email. Until next time, I'm DSP Julius Lim, signing out.
近年来，新加坡不断的发展，不断的改进。随着社会的改变，大家也在挣钱的道路上更有创意。一同和我们的时事编导探索一些另类的职业，用金钱换取友情，私家侦探，
你为什么跟踪我？
金融诈骗，非法美容师，调教王，
手伸出来，
收债员，
安迪，我来过嘞，你记得我吗？
非法野生动物贩卖，成人用品店。实际上，我们对这些职业真正了解多少？社会对这些工作有什么看法呢？就法律而言，这些工作的黑白区域是什么？走。
Message received today at 11:19 a.m.
疫情关系，必须确实追踪疫情人员。目前通知您2次尚未汇报，请尽快与我们联系。联系人工汇报，请按9。
就我妈妈刚刚中，损失了700多块，不过她的是信用卡的 scam。
他们是有点小笨啦，被骗。以前我是这样觉得，因为我就觉得有时候1分钱1分货。可是这些 scammers， 我就觉得他们就是越来越聪明，有时候他们就是比一般的人还聪明多了，就是比较难防治这种人啦。
而聪明的人呢，他们觉得说，我太聪明了，别人骗不到我，那他就会用不同方式去审核，说这个连接啊，是不是正轨的啊，或有什么之类的。那他进去，可能有时候他们看到说那个网址啊，非常的正轨啊，就是说有那个标签啊、logo 什么都在的话，可能觉得说，这个是 legit 的，这个是一个真的一个连接，而会选择去点击。所以这个时候呢，我觉得聪明反被聪明误。
用几句话让你掏腰包。给他们钱，你不觉得他们很厉害吗？
我自己的经验呢，我觉得有很多听到是中国口音，中国口音不代表他们在中国，很多时候他们可能就在柬埔寨，也可能在台湾，甚至马来西亚也有可能。这个已经是变成一个国际化的了。
你是有钱人，你是有钱人。
新加坡在2021年有很多人因诈骗集团而损失了至少6亿。 警方表示，新加坡至少有98%的诈骗集团来自海外，并称这些骗子多数是有组织的。我在网络上找到全球反诈骗协助 GASO， 他们成立于2021年6月，主要目的是要帮助因被诈骗遭受伤害的人。我们可以询问幕后诈骗是怎么操作的，他们如何帮助受害者维护正义。这个是我吗？
这个是你。
我会以一个30岁的女孩的身份来建立一个假的社交媒体账户。
他们有设定一个目标，比如说是25岁到35岁的女性或是男性。
20年到2021是一个非常困难的时机。
有稳定的收入，就是有可能他们感情上有一些问题，或者是跟他的另一半有问题的，所以他们会从这些弱点，然后去就是慢慢的去介入受害者那个感情方面的，建立受害者对他的信任这样。
那你觉得骗子真的会那么仔细的看？
刚才有跟我说过，他们的诈骗集团有时候有心理医生，所以他们会看你的社交媒体平台，然后呢去看你是怎样的人。建立这个账户是希望能够用这个方式成功吸引诈骗集团的人上钩。
从古到今，或者是到今后呢，也是一直都会在。就是说我今天作为你的朋友，我知道你可能你名字啊、姓名啊、你生日，我有这些基本资料之后，我对你进行诈骗呢，这是非常简单的行为。
骗子的手法层出不穷啊，什么花样都有，防不胜防，特别是对于一些老年人。
那些受骗的人会怎么样回复？他们都有一些答案，一些标准答案来回复他们。
喂，我是 Jessica， 今年30岁，然后是做资讯的。你呢？
我这个大闲人，就等着那个大忙人下班。
你就别等了啊，你就去做你的投资。你的投资是什么呢？
一个组会有几十人，然后可以高达上百人或者是上千人在一个公司里面。所以他们一般上一个骗子，他们有好几部手机，所以他们有好几个人设也不一定。
一定会赚钱吗？我现在很忙，我在做工，明天再跟你聊。
听说你现在有很多男朋友？
对，我总共有6个啦。我有一点累，
有点累，
跟6个男人说话是累的。然后我有一个男孩。他每天跟我讲早安、晚安，然后跟我讲话，然后要跟我一起冲凉，这种怪怪的，所以我就跟他一起玩啦。然后呢，他就每天跟我说他有一个平台，就是做投资的，然后每天他在赚钱，所以他说他大概6点这样子会打电话给我。你很紧张是吗？
我真的很紧张。OK。
喂？
听到吗？
听得到。我现在有我的电脑。OK， 现在我要就是免费安装，对吗？
对，点开一下。
可能他那个链接已经骗了不少人。然后可能有一些人就是举报了那个网址过后，有一些地方就不能再登录了嘛，所以他会那个时候他可能就会换另外一个新的网址去继续的诈骗。
OK， 那我现在试着转一下啊，你等一下啊，唱首歌来听吧。
好。
我告诉子晴，我忘记带银行币了。挂了电话，我把网站和银行户口给了 GASO。
他们常常会不到一个时间段，他们就会换那个网址，就是会不断的更新。
怎样的人都可能被骗，因为我觉得现在的诈骗集团也太过聪明了，就是他可以以很多很细心的方式。
如果他们会被骗的话，我就觉得，其实真的是你应该机灵一点。
可能受害者会觉得是说，如果我跟人家分享了，人家会觉得是我很笨，因为我被骗了。
去年大概8月份的时候，我认识这个人，然后他就说，你跟我做这个投资，你就可以赚外快，而且每天不需要很久的时间，就5到10分钟。就是他带着你跟他一起赚钱啦。我把钱放进去，到我最后一次放的时候是大概1个月的时间。
1个月的时间。
对，然后每次做的时候，他就叫你截图，然后截图了发给他，就跟你讲 ，OK， 现在形势好，你就进场放一个500块、几百块的这样子做。头1、2次就赚到钱，然后就是500块你赚了钱，你就提出来 ，OK， 收到钱。然后第2次他就讲说，既然你第1次你赚了，你有信心了，他就讲说你放2000块，也是成功的赚到钱啦，可能赚一个100-200块，就觉得说5分钟、10分钟赚一个100-200块，好过去做工嘛，然后就 OK， 然后就提前出来，又是很顺利的提出来，然后他就讲说，不要啦，你都赚了，现在好时机啊，现在市场好，放多一点下去，什么什么的，他就讲了很久，最后给他也应该是洗脑吧。
杀猪盘这个来说呢，最主要其实是以感情为主，那比较多是以男女关系为主，那也有是说譬如说是以老师的身份。
我是跟你说了吗？我们一家人都在做，我的做的有3到4，差不多4年了。
那每次都赚钱吗？
对啊。
女生听到这种称赞的话，难免都会开心的嘛。那可能有些的话，他可能就会看你怎么去反应。他如果你表现出来的样子，觉得说你可能是会喜欢听这一类就是好听的话啊，或是怎么样，他可能就会以感情去跟你谈。
梦想啊，还有好多。不过按照目前的话，多赚钱吧，好好生活。
可能就会觉得说，这是我的你好像遇到了一个恩师的那种感觉。那或者是又有人会觉得说，你是上来是想交朋友的。那有些人就会觉得说，我们就是朋友关系嘛。可是往往被就是受害者没有办法接受，是说我信任你。那因为他们都是建立在交友的这个基础上。
因为他真的是一直跟你讲说，为什么你不要放？为什么你这样杀？然后就把钱放进去了。就这次赚到钱，赚的蛮多的，可是提出来的时候就出现了问题。他就讲说 ，OK， 你要解冻可以，你就要存进相等的金额啦，进去那个户口。然后他就讲说，我就讲说我没有钱了，我说这个就是我这个月薪水，我要的话要等下个月。他讲说不可以。他限定你7天以内把这钱存进去，然后就没有办法，就到处去跟人家借，不甘心说，因为我已经投入了1万多块钱嘛，所以心里想是要拿回来。然后我就去问那个客服，我说你可以给我我说你的这间公司到底是哪里成立的，什么什么，他就跟我讲是 FX Open， 还给我一些证明书啦，那些都是假的，因为我发电邮去 FX Open， 然后他们说根本没有这回事，叫我去报警什么的。
就是那个钱就是没有了，
没有了。
女孩子很感情用事吧？我觉得。
我本身在这一行做了很多年，通常我的顾客都是1分钱拿不回来的。
高手是在去年6月尾的时候，是由一位新加坡受害者建立的，他也是杀猪盘的受害者。高手最主要的那个目的，我们是要帮助受害者。
他们大多数的感受都是会比较自责，然后也会觉得说，怎么是不是真的是因为我自己太笨啦，才会被这样子对？ 受骗者往往他们走不出来的原因，不是说是金钱上的损失，而是说是情感上，或者是这个情感上不一定是指说是爱情，它有可能是可以是友情，或者是其他的感情上的建立。
我们帮助他，给他意见要怎么处理他被诈骗之后的，好像比如说一些报案程序啊。
后来我加入了嘎手队，因为我觉得说进去就是多一个力量来帮他们去跟这些骗子讲话，然后我们也发现到他们是怎么样一个套路了。
阻止的话肯定没有办法阻止，因为他们诈骗集团肯定是总是会快我们一步的。
我是跟你说了吗？我们一家人都在做，我的做的有3到4，差不多4年了。那肯定我揭穿了他是骗子，对不对？我自己也就现在只做那个慈善公益，他就没有任何风险啊。那关键是今天你要不要做啊？这怎么可能有一定赚的投资嘛，对不对？我要是骗你的话，我没有下半辈子的性功能，因为我经历过，所以说不想你受到伤害，希望能够保护，知道吗？
基本上要追回资金，要追回损失，这些可以讲说那个机会很渺茫。
只要有一个陌生人跟你说我带你赚钱，你就要想说，不要以为就是说今天你因为不是站在受害人的角度，你觉得很侥幸，不是说你就是很聪明，所以你才不会被骗。
有一句话就是，没有骗不到的人，只有不适合的剧本。
Hello and welcome to Crimewatch. In this episode, we focus on cyber scams, which many Singaporeans continue to fall prey to. One scam which continues to be on the rise here is the online love scam. The enactment that you're about to see is based on a true account by a victim. Names have been changed to protect the identities of those involved.
Hey, Serena. Sorry I'm late. That's okay. Still moping about your divorce? Yep. Try this latest dating app. This pin is me, and this is Bob. And where is he? Right there. Pretty safe, don't you think?
So I decided to give the app a try, where I met an American, Kenneth. Throughout the first few weeks, he was just wonderful. He paid so much attention to me, he made an effort of calling me every night just to talk. Kenneth was in Singapore doing some oil business. I always set my radius to 30 km, so every time we talked, I knew where he was.
Hi, Kenneth.
Serena.
You're at Raffles Hotel and I'm 30 minutes away. Would you like to meet up for dinner later?
I'd really love to, but I'm in the middle of this big oil business meeting.
Yeah, I understand. Hello?
Is that Serena Kwok?
Yeah? Who is this?
This is Sergeant Noriani from the Royal Malaysian Police. Do you know a Kenneth Brown?
Yes.
Please hold on.
Serena,
Kenneth? What's going on?
I was detained at the KL airport. Something about drugs. You know, I don't do drugs. They're gonna hand me for sure.
Calm down, Kenneth. I'll call the Singapore High Commission.
No, I don't trust anyone here. Please call my friend Mark Fangler. He's a lawyer. Just Google him.
Fangler and Sons. How can I help you?
Yes, may I speak to Mark Fangler, please? I need to speak to him urgently. I'm calling from Singapore. I'm a friend of Kenneth Brown.
Kenneth, you old son of a gun. What's the problem this time?
I'm sorry, I'm Serena. I'm a friend of Kenneth.
Oh.
He's in trouble with the Malaysia police. And he thinks that he has been framed. He said you know what to do and you will help him.
Okay. But I want to see the ticket and hotel first before I pack my bags. My secretary will give you our regular travel agent.
Okay, thanks.
Hi, Serena.
Yes?
I'll text you your travel website. Can I have your number, please?
Okay. Mr. Fangler, how's Kenneth?
Well, he ain't good.
Can you get him out?
Well, they're asking for money.
Who?
The police.
So how much are they asking for?
80 grand, and that's in US dollars.
What? $80,000 in US?
Don't worry. I can get some of our old drinking buddies to raise half. Are you able to somehow wrangle up the 40 grand US dollars? Can you do that?
I'll see what can I do.
If there's one thing I know about Kenneth, he's good for the money. He was always a really good businessman.
Are you talking about his oil shipment to Mexico?
Yep, that's it. I helped him put together the legal documents for his oil shipment. I reckon you helped him with the freight?
Yes, I did. I wired US $29,000 to help him release the oil shipment about a month ago.
Okay, I will see what I can do. Maybe I can get a bank loan.
Yeah, but you'll need to do the transfers in person.
Do I have to come up to KL?
Well, that's about the size of it. I'll see if I can get you some visit time with Kenneth.
That would be nice. Mark, I'm in KL now.
Yes, so am I.
I thought you said you would get me some visit time with Kenneth.
About that. Police just transferred him to some secret army camp. Said the money was late in coming.
Okay, I'm going to the bank right now to transfer the 40,000. The account is Unity Malaysian Bahab, but I thought we are paying to these two policemen.
Well, it's like this. The officers don't want their money deposited into their personal accounts. I'm sure you can understand. It's all under the table. Once you transfer it over, I will hand it to them personally.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Fangler.
Perhaps we can meet up for a cup of coffee. I'll meet you at the bar at Hotel Ramayan at 4 p.m.
Okay, that would be nice. I'll see you then.
Ms. Kwok, I have all the necessary documents. You just need to sign these papers to open an account.
Okay.
And here's your bank card. And you can start using our ATM and internet banking immediately.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Mark. So how's Kenneth doing?
two police officers say he should be out by next Tuesday.
Okay. I need to go back to Singapore. I have work.
There's nothing you can do here. I'll call once he gets released. Everything is under control.
Mr. Lim, I cannot approve your claims. They are not in order. If you want me to approve your claims, please relook and do it correctly, okay? Hey, Mark. Is Kenneth out?
Soon. The two police officers assured me he'll be released as planned.
Are you in KL or in the States?
Yeah, I'm back in the States. Nothing much I can do there. That's why I'm calling you.
What's about?
Remember Mark's oil shipment?
Yes.
Well, everything is in order, but they can't transfer the payment of US $250,000. Kenneth's in prison, so he can't open a KL account. And I'm back in the States, so he's asking if you could use your KL bank account to receive the US $250,000.
You're saying that they are putting money into my account?
Yes, dear, there's no need to raise any more money. By then, Kenneth will be out.
Great. Thank goodness. It's finally over. Thank you.
Mark said that instead of doing a bank transfer of the $250,000, he had made arrangements with the United Nations Clearinghouse to have me pick up the money personally. I googled United Nations Clearinghouse and realized that one of the regional offices was indeed in KL.
Miss SerinaCorp.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Mr. Lim.
Hello, hi.
Mr. Johnny sent me to pick you.
Uh-huh.
1 UN. Let me help you.
Sure.
How was your flight?
Good, not too bad. Where are we going?
1 UN office, madam.
Okay.
Hi, Miss Corp. My name is Lisa. I'm Mr. Johnny's personal assistant. Come, follow me. I will need your passport.
Okay.
Yep. Take it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Here's your visitor pass. Come, follow me.
Sure.
Proceed.
I hope you had a nice flight.
Yes, it was not too bad.
Hi.
Mr. Johnny, this is SerinaCorp.
Hi, fine to meet you.
Hello.
Welcome to my office. Step into my meeting room. Coffee or tea?
Coffee, please.
My name card.
Thank you.
It's good to finally meet you. It's been quite a burden to hold on to Mr. Brown's money. $250,000, US currency.
Okay.
Do you have the solvent to remove the UN stamp?
Sorry?
The money isn't legal tender unless the UN stamp is removed.
I don't understand.
Didn't Mr. Fengler inform you that you need the solvent to remove the UN stamp?
No, he did not. Where can I get a solvent?
Our office is in New York, but it'll take quite a few days to come here.
I suppose I can wait.
But it isn't cheap.
How much?
About $170,000.
What? It's almost half of what is in this case. I do not understand, Mr. Fendler. You told me everything is clear. Everything. And what's this damn thing? It is US $170,000.
Don't worry, I just got off the phone with Mr. DiCarpio in the New York office, and he said he will ship some of the old stock over at a discounted price. It'll only cost about US $50K. Can you manage that?
Okay, I'll see what I can do. But it's going to take a bit of time.
Okay, well, call me when you've transferred the US 50,000, and I'll tell Mr. Johnny to come over to the hotel with the bag.
No, I can go to 1UN office tomorrow.
No, don't do that.
Why not?
I think they're closed for the next 2 days. Renovating, I think.
Here is the solvent.
My accountant said you only transferred $47,000.
As you can see, we are trying our best to help you out. But the accountant won't release anything unless everything is being paid upfront. You are an accountant. You should know about this.
Wait. I have US $3,000. This is my company's petty cash. I want a receipt for that.
No problem.
Yeah.
Serena?
Mm-hmm. It's all over. I have the solvent.
That's impossible. The amount you transferred was only US 47,000.
I know. I gave the balance to Johnny, and he passed me the solvent. He said he would courier the bag by today.
I called Johnny and he denied that you gave him any money. They won't release Kenneth's 250,000 US until they get the full amount.
Johnny can deny all he wants. I have the receipt. Johnny, what's going on? Mr. Fendler called me and he said he did not receive the US $3,000. I have the receipt and I can prove it. You call him and sort it out with Mr. Fendler. I'm coming over to 1UN office and collect the money myself. Can I help you? I want to see Johnny at 1UN. I'm sorry, 1UN. Union officer! Is this Union office? What's going on? The UN office is gone! It was a bad office!
Damn it, it must be those Nigerian scammers again. It's a well-known scam fronted by a conglomerate in Dubai. They must have somehow hijacked the office and tricked you.
No! You're part of it too! How could I be so stupid?
Listen to me. Kenneth is going to be released. You can meet him soon.
There's no Kenneth, there's no money! Everything was a lie! Everything was a big scam!
Miss Cole, you were saying?
They took 200,000 of my saving in less than 2 months. They took it all. My saving, my money. I even took out bank loans.
And it all began when you started chatting with this Kenneth Brown on the dating app.
Yes. He said he was in Singapore, and I felt safe.
How do you know that he's in Singapore?
This app, it has this location feature. Whenever we talk, it showed that he was in Singapore.
And have you ever met Kenneth face to face before?
No. Never.
Cyber threats are evolving and becoming more sophisticated. Incidents of hacking are on the rise. Anyone could be hit. Please, we need to be more vigilant. In the story that you just heard, the perpetrator spared no effort in creating a web of lies to gain the victim's trust. The fact is, everyone has a part to play in cybersecurity. Please exercise caution when you share personal information online. Please be careful when you befriend strangers on the internet. If in doubt, check with your close friends, your family. Get an objective view on this matter.
The increase in online love scams is a cause for concern. The number of cases reported in the first half of this year rose to 141, an increase of 49 cases from the same period last year. The total amount cheated this year comes up to about $3.8 million. When we return after the break, we'll look at another form of online scams. Scams come in all forms. What we have just witnessed was a very elaborate scam. But there are also many simple scams which are targeted at ordinary citizens like you and me. With computers and smartphones becoming such a big part of our lives, these gadgets are fast becoming another way for scammers to trick people into parting with their money.
Hi.
You're late, Lucy.
Sorry. Why are you uploading? More sexy Susie pictures.
My last picture has 242 likes.
Isn't that the photo I took yesterday at your 21st birthday party?
Yeah, your photo skills very good.
I know, right? I'm the best. Oh, by the way, I go to Eddie's farewell party on Sunday.
Of course. Without me, sexy Susie, the party will be Dellsville. Come on, let's go. I want to go touch up my makeup.
Okay, I need to go too. Hurry.
Okay.
Let's go. So what are you gonna wear on Sunday?
I don't know. Maybe something sexy.
Buy a gift card for Eddie.
So I said to Eddie, don't text me, I'll text you.
Oh, speaking of Eddie, you haven't paid me for his iGift card.
Huh? What card?
You know, the one I asked you to buy online?
What? I didn't ask you to buy anything. Least of all for the boring Eddie.
You did. And I have a message to prove it.
Message?
Nah, see?
Okay, that's my name and it's my account. But I can assure you that I didn't send you this.
Oh my goodness, I've been scammed? I never thought that it could happen to me.
What? That means I've been hacked?
No!
Lucy, why didn't you check with me? This is what you should have done.
Buy a gift card for Eddie. Okay.
Hello?
It's me, Lucy. Didn't you just send me a message to ask me to get an iGift card for Eddie?
Eddie, why would I want to get anything for him?
Because I just got a message from you.
What? Oh no, my account has been hacked. I gotta go change all my password. I'll call you again, okay? Bye.
Be aware that scammers can gain access to your social media accounts by guessing your passwords, especially if your passwords are not strong. From your social media accounts, scammers can gather sufficient information to deceive your friends to make online purchases or even transfer money. Here are some measures to protect both you and your loved ones.
Alert the account holder if you receive a message of such nature. Adopt good online and mobile security measures. Use password and encryption to protect your data. Password protect and turn on encryption for your mobile device to prevent unauthorized access to data stored on your device. Always use strong passwords and do change your password regularly.
To find out more on common types of scams in Singapore, please visit www.scamalert.sg. If you have any information relating to such scams, call the police hotline at 1-800-255-0000. We hope you have found this episode of Crimewatch insightful and informative. If you have always wanted to find out more about what the police and the rest of the Home Team agencies do, join us at our Home Team Festival. There will be exciting activities and opportunities to interact with the Home Team officers and a chance to experience for yourself the latest technologies used by the Home Team. We've come to the end of this episode of Crimewatch. If you have any feedback, please drop us an email. Until next time, I'm DSP Julius Lim, signing off.
Today, I'm in a very bad mood about a 4-letter word, scam. Everywhere you turn, everything you do, you get scammed, right? You book a taxi, you get scammed. You buy clothes online, you get scammed. Open an email, get scammed. Scammers are the most hardworking people on the planet. Think about it. They work 365 days a year, 24/7. Always on. You never know when they're going to message or call or email you. Hello? You want me to transfer money to you? Hey, you think I'm stupid, is it? I'm calling the police to report you, scammer? That was my mother. Sometimes you can use scams to your advantage, but jokes aside. Are we in a scandemic or is it here to stay forever? It's Kumar versus scams. Scams have been around for a long time, maybe even during the time of cavemen. Magic rocks could solve all your problems, but it really didn't. By the 1800s, scammers were everywhere, selling you things that could help you with everything. Headaches, heartbreak, baldness. The only thing really gone was your money. Today, with social media and e-commerce, people buy everything online, post what they eat, share too much info. Scammers are like, wow, free information. Who to scam first, huh? In the last 2 years, Singaporeans have lost over $1 billion to scams. And it's not only the elderly who are vulnerable. The most targeted group is 20 to 49-year-olds. We are all targets. No one is safe. The global scam industry is worth a shocking $1 trillion a year. Trillion! In Singapore, there were over 51,000 scam cases costing victims a total of $1.1 billion in 2024 alone. Now, what are some scams to look out for in the next few years? AI-powered scams. Imagine AI cloning your voice or a deep fake of your face to call your parents, friends, and ask for money. Government officials impersonation scams. They pretend to be from government agencies and accuse you of being involved in criminal activities. Investment scams. If someone tells you invest $100, you get back $10,000, no risk. Don't do it. In 2024 alone, Singaporeans lost over 320 million to these scams. Love scams. I love you. Send me money. That's all it takes for some people to transfer money to a stranger. One Singaporean lost 1.2 million to an online boyfriend she never met. Sadly, I've fallen for it too, twice. Singapore is fighting back with the Scam Shield app to block scam calls and SMSs. The Scam Shield helpline at 1799 to check if something is a scam. And the SPF's anti-scam command tracking these criminals. But the best weapon? Awareness. My intern Gigi hits the streets to test your scam IQ. Then we will see if our game show guests are smarter than scammers.
Have you or your friends ever been scammed before?
Yeah, definitely. I have been scammed also.
Yes, my mother.
online scam.
Yeah, I had a friend who had been scammed. It was one of those banking scams.
Yes, they told me they lost a few $1,000.
Scam?
Yeah. You've been scammed.
Got a lot of times. My heart especially.
What happened to you?
Countless times. So I was shopping on Carousel, right, for Louis Vuitton bag.
How much was it?
It was 2007. They showed me the courier, everything, but in the end, after I paid, on the same day, I got MIA and the chat's been deleted. The Carousel account's been deleted also.
Those email, SMS, she went to believe the messages. And she gave her bank details, everything. And in the end, the money gone.
I tried to sell a video game account on Carousel. So I gave him my account details. He didn't transfer me the money.
The person says that he clicked on the wrong link. Before they know, right, it's too late already. Then they managed to got in their SIM pass or whatsoever. Then they collect everything. I remember it was about 6-7K.
He also had a friend who got scammed of $900. Someone hacked into his friend's Instagram account, messaged my friend and a couple more people for the next 3 months, building their trust back. And he always put heartstrings of, for my children, I need my children, this. It's always a sad story. Yes, my friend sent him the money, and the scammer also sent him back about 2-3 days later. So continues to building that trust.
How did that make you feel?
I was frustrated, like punching cupboards. And then I tried to confide my parents, and my parents are like, your fault.
Do you think it was your fault?
Yeah, too trusting, slowly changing, less trusting. Devastated, like the world falling down on me. Because at that time I was still a student and I was paying my own school fees also.
Sad, and then blaming herself.
He broke down and cried. He was in national service. Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of money for someone who's in national service.
He was saving all the way until when he's about to ORD, left for 2 months.
Probably the fear, like the idea that you're vulnerable to being emotionally taken advantage of. And I think that in this society, it's kind of viewed as a negative thing.
I think it's maybe directly linked to their gullibility, and maybe people will start questioning whether they're intelligent people or not intelligent people. So even the most intelligent people under situation, if they are busy or whatever, it can happen.
How would you avoid being scammed like that in the future?
Not give the guy my account details and password before he transfers me the money. I think just buy the products directly from the trusted wholesaler. But it was much cheaper on Carousel, which is why I was enticed to buy it.
Sometimes, if it looks too good to be true, it might be too good to be true.
Yeah.
What age group do you think is the most at risk for being scammed?
Youngers and olders, so about 8 to 12, and 75 and above, around there.
30 plus above because they know about social media but don't know a lot.
I would presume the elderly will be the easiest to be scammed.
Middle age to the elderly. Because right now, youngsters, they're a little bit more street smart, and we've heard a lot about scams, but it's the older folks, who are not so savvy, and they tend to be more gullible.
If I told you that the group most susceptible are actually aged 20 to 49, would you be surprised?
Yeah?
Why?
How could you be that gullible? That's crazy.
I mean, you're 21. You fit in that age group.
But I was expecting more elderly to be scammed actually because of the digital illiteracy.
Wow, okay. It's quite surprising because there's a lot of media telling us about these scams, so they should be more aware.
What tips do you have for people to avoid being scammed?
I think some of them, you look for the spelling. A lot of them have tiny spelling errors, and also the sender's email address. So these are small little things that you can do. If you feel that it is dubious, always call the official customer service and check through.
Be more alert.
I think you have to be very clear-minded. Be careful when you receive any kind of anonymous requests.
We can be naive sometimes, there's no doubt, because we want to trust everybody. But I always say, trust your instinct. When my friend said, yeah, my instinct just felt something was wrong, but he didn't listen, something's not right, constantly doing double research. Go and ask a few friends, go and ask for advice.
This is the guy who took your $2,700 for the bag. What would you say to the scammer?
Get a life. Don't scam people.
I slap your face.
You're a miserable person. You need to get a life. Maybe you can start from prison.
Here with
us today, we have our scam magnets, our contestants, who look so cute. They think that they're not going to be scammed. Look at them, bless their hearts. Intros, please.
Hi, I'm Annette, and I'm proud to say that I don't think I've ever been scammed in my life.
You don't sound very sure.
Yeah, because, if I have been, then I didn't know about it, but I have not.
Very
The
good.
key is to be alert at all times.
Yes.
Trust no one.
True. I'm Suhaimi Yusof. I can vouch, I can tell everybody that so far I have not been scammed. And I'm not sure whether I have scammed people before. So,
What about you guys?
Hi, my name's Jerome. When it comes to scamming, most of the times I fall for love scams.
Hi, I'm Irene, and I have never been scammed.
Well, today we are playing Trust or Sus. Are you the type
What's
of person...
sus?
Suspicious.
Oh.
Sorry, he's a boomer. Are you the type of person who can smell a scam a mile away? Or are you the type of person who scrolls all the way down the T&Cs and clicks I agree without reading it? Now, I'm gonna give you questions, discuss it as a team. If you think that it's real, write trust. If you think it's a scam, write sus. Okay. Got it? All right.
Sus.
Question number 1. Your favorite online shopping app sends you an email saying, as a loyal customer, take this 3-minute survey and get a $20 gift card. This email address and branding match the official company. Trust or sus? Okay, let's look at your answers. What do you say? Why
Because
do you say sus?
they gave you a link to click on to take the survey, right?
Yes.
That looks like the company, but it's not. This
But
company...
I said it matches the official company.
Dot what?
But it's like they could be hacked, you know?
The answer is trust. You guys got it right. Many legitimate companies actually offer incentives, right? Surveys for feedback, they reward customers, but always make sure the email address is correct and you're not giving out valuable personal information. Next question. You receive a text from a logistics company that you've used before, and it says, your package has been delayed due to unpaid custom fees. Click this link to pay and track your delivery. The URL looks like it's from the company, and you are actually expecting a package from this company. Trust or sus?
No need to discuss. I still have the SMS here. Hey, exactly what you say. Your package cannot be delivered due to a missing street number. The package has been, you see? Yeah, and I forwarded this to my friend and he clicked it. No, sus.
And then what happened when you clicked it? What do you guys think?
Sus.
Why do you say that?
Because you said it looks like the URL.
Sus is the answer. Congratulations. Even if you're expecting a package and the link looks legit, logistics companies usually don't go for payments through text. I got an email that says, hi, intern Gigi. Your streaming subscription failed to renew. Please log in with your username and password here to reactivate your account.
You're right, you see the
Trust
face,
or sus?
The face is very sus, the face.
Everything, she says everything's so sad.
Yeah.
Okay, answers please. Sus is correct. Scammers craft fake SMSs and emails to make them look like they are legit, and make sure that you always access your subscriptions through the official links and don't just rely on the emails and SMSs.
Yeah, because this one I must say, right, I almost got scammed before when I got an email from Instagram. Someone's trying to get into your account. And so I clicked the link to try and change the password. But then I realized, oh my goodness, I think it's a scam. So I quickly went on my app and I changed it officially there.
Wow.
So they couldn't do anything.
Very good.
Kids these days.
Fast.
I remedied it in 10 seconds.
2 truths, 1 scam. Spot the scam.
Okay.
Okay. A, your boss calls or texts asking for your bank details to personally forward your salary to you because the company accounting system has crashed. B, your telco calls or texts to offer a new promotion, to renew a policy, and direct you to their website for acceptance of this. C, your delivery service calls or texts confirming that your order will be delivered today and asking if someone will be home. Please answer. Write down your answers. All right, answers please. Answers please.
Because ask for very personal information.
Okay, the answer It's actually A. Why do you say so?
The only difference between these three things is one asks for personal information, the other two don't ask.
She's beating the system. A is a very common impersonation scam to retrieve your personal information. Your boss should not be asking for your personal details over a call or text. Now I'm gonna read you a scenario with 2 truths and 1 lie about scam prevention. Spot the lie. A, if you receive an unsolicited email with an attachment, it's best not to open it. B, the government will never contact you through SMS or WhatsApp. C, when selling items online, you should only ship after receiving full payment. Answers, please. B is the lie. While government agencies use official channels, some do send important updates through SMS, especially during emergencies. But make sure that you verify it through official hotlines or websites. Congratulations to team members of the public! You guys have won! Always remember, if it looks too good to be true, it probably is.
So far, this episode has been very interesting, but it's just going to get more and more interesting because it's time for my panelists. Scam!
So it seems like when we went and checked in with the public, a lot of people either know someone who's been scammed or they've been scammed themselves. And a lot of it happened to be younger people. They're very smart.
They're very smart.
Yes.
Scammers are very smart. Go and watch the movie No More Bets.
Oh, I love the show.
Very
It's a good
movie.
show. Yeah.
Keep your adrenaline. Wow, I was like so excited for the movie. No, because I read about this lady, Singaporean lady, who lost half of her saving, like close to 100,000 to a scam. And even I cried because she was saving the money for her son's wedding this year. She went to the police station and reported, but she was crying at the police station because it's her saving for her son, you know?
But now recently, the phone scams are getting quite crazy. First, they'll get a hold of your number, and then once you pick up the phone, right, and then they'll ask whether, let's say, example, are you Haresh?
Yeah.
And the moment you say yes, right, they can somehow use technology to take that yes word you say, and then, I don't know, like somehow...
Ooh, that's scary.
Record it and AI use it for something else.
Use it to like accept something on your behalf or something like that.
Oh my God.
So don't answer a number. Don't try to talk to them.
But every time now I answer the phone, I don't talk first. The scary thing is they know your name.
Yeah.
They can look through some database and then they will call you, hello?
Oh,
are you Nadia?
that's being your friend.
Like, hey, remember me? I'm last time, I'm secondary school. And then you had this conversation, you're like, no, I don't recognize you. And then, oh, it's okay, let's talk over WhatsApp. And then you just like, okay, sure. And then you continue the conversation, and minutes sooner or later, they'll ask you for money.
Yeah.
Pretending to be your friend.
So there was this one time recently I got a call from someone who threw out like a very Singaporean sounding organization name. He told me his full name, he told me his pass number, he told me my name, and he said something.
That's scary.
Yeah, about how my number has been shared in Malaysia and it's circulating and I need to go like pass some info. And I said, okay, which department are you from? He said, here, this department. I said, okay, how do I know you're not a scam? He said, I can give you my work address. You can come down to our office this afternoon. Then I was like, this sounds very legit. And I was Googling online, and what saved me was a Reddit thread that some people had started saying, if you get called by this person's name, so and so and so, he will tell you this, do not. And everyone was sharing. I was like, but there was nothing else. And like, if it's a foreign accent or a foreign language, I would be more like, okay, this is a scam. But this guy was speaking like a Singaporean guy. And I was like, oh my God, this is getting like next level scam.
There's a funny story on this guy, he got video called by police. He just like some random number and then he answered. And this guy, I think he was, I don't know how he got this police backdrop, they say Majula.
Yeah.
He was wearing some blue uniform and then he's like, hi, I'm the police, can you come down and, you know,
Yeah, it came out in the stories,
No, but that's the thing about scams, right? I think they're evolving so fast because another friend of mine, and this is another personal story, she works in a tech company, very educated and not someone you would think would fall for a scam. So how she got scammed was she joined this new company and she got an email from her boss. Welcome to the company, I would like to meet you, but in the meantime, can I get your help? And in the end, he got her to go down to the Apple store to buy a $1,000 voucher.
The boss asked her to go down to Apple
Because
Store and buy a voucher.
because you know some clients and vendors are coming and she saw the email. It was the boss's name. But she said the moment she transacted, she was like, what the hell did I just do? And she went back and she saw it was the boss's name, but the email was not the company domain. And by the time she checked, it was gone. It was redeemed. And then she said, because what blew my mind is like, they are evolving with the times. And she said, yeah, I just joined this company. I got an email from my boss. He said it's urgent.
How did they
I mean,
get
of
so
course
fast?
I would.
It's so
No,
scary.
you think about it, LinkedIn. If you
Yeah.
click, you know, so and so started at his new company, which
And
is
then
an
look for their boss in that company and then use that to
then create an email.
We
and
give them too much information.
you hear
Do you
that
think these scammers are like part of very big syndicates?
Yes.
Oh,
Big
have you heard?
corporations?
Have you heard of how people have been kidnapped to go be a scammer?
It was like the movie,
Yeah.
the movie No More Bets. It's
No More
about
Bets
that.
is about that.
So this particular group of Singaporeans were actually found in Africa, I don't remember where. But what happened was the local police there had raided this particular building, found this whole telephone scamming thing, and just happened to be that this Singaporean or a group of them were in there. So they were rescued only because of a local raid. If not, they would have been there for years.
But how did they even end up there in the first place?
Because they were promised a job overseas.
Okay, like the movie.
Yeah, and
No
so they
more
were
bets,
given
ah.
like
Yeah,
a
like the
stipend of $1,000, $2,000. They will invest money in you in order to get you and get more of your money. Yeah, so they'll say, hey, give if you put $500 in, then into this investment stock market, and they will give you back $1,500. So you've earned $1,000 on top of your money, right? So you're like, oh, okay, next one lah. You give more, that's it.
And I mean, these compounds, they're very guarded and fenced up, so you can't even escape.
They take your passport,
Yeah.
they kidnap you, you're kidnapped basically.
It's basically like
It's human trafficking. Human trafficking for
Ah.
you to become one of their minions too.
But if you take it down back to a very local level, right? You know, like those individuals that scam you of concert tickets. Those are individual people. Like there's one girl, like she scammed out of like Taylor Swift Bruno Mars concert tickets. I think she got upwards of 200,000 Singapore dollars.
Huh? How?
Yeah, she scammed hundreds
I
of
see.
people.
But spread the word to your friends and to your family when you come across a scam, because that is something to protect them as well.
But it still happens so much. Like people click on phishing links and then their numbers are hacked and then it sends out mass messages. Have you guys seen that?
Why do you have an accent suddenly?
She's trying to prevent people from cloning her voice.
She's a scammer!
That's one thing.
No, but really, I think we all have to be very careful. Like what my friend says that he doesn't answer any unfamiliar calls.
Yeah.
But he's lucky because corporate, from our kind of work, I think sometimes that's work money or what, we don't know, some company calling us, so we have to answer all the time, right?
So spread
So
the
usually
word.
I tell them to WhatsApp me.
Email, send email. Or it's so hard, right?
Okay, but if you answer the phone in a different voice,
Yeah, every time you
What will
answer,
they-
you just answer in a different voice.
they can't do
But
it.
then they might think you are trying to scam them.
You'll never talk to each other
So who's the
again.
bad person in this case now?
Then by the end, everyone's like,
That's a skit for you right there.
Oh, I have another one. Do not shop online without not
those
legit.
ads or something.
Ads on social
Don't-
media.
Don't go and shop anything there because when my friend has lost like 50,000
Oh my god.
because she shopped on that social media.
Or like
platform.
the ad that popped up, like buy this shirt or something like that.
So and he cannot get back.
My tip, Google everything. Sometimes in family chats or group chats, people send you things or whatever.
Yeah.
Especially in family chats.
Oh, yes.
This, that, and I'm almost like, I Googled it. I'm like, guys, this is a scam. This is a scam.
I think for me is if something has happened to you, don't feel the shame of like, oh, I shouldn't tell anybody and therefore I don't report what has happened to me. You should report for your own sake to get maybe something back, but also to help send information to the police and to society so they know what kind of scam it is. So don't allow shame to stop the information from going out there that this scam is out there.
So you learn a lot in this episode, ladies and gentlemen. So remember, if you're ever scammed, don't be shy. Just report it to the police. With that, we end this episode. We see you on the next episode. Love you! Now everybody's saying it.
There's a new acai bar downstairs. Want to try?
Sorry, can't.
Why? Oh, Hui Hong. Are you abandoning me because you want to rush home to wait for your boyfriend's call?
You know it's overseas, right? Long distance relationship need effort to maintain.
Oh, so serious. Wait, I thought you guys only just met?
27 days and 17 hours. But I feel like I know him forever, you get what I mean? Like he's my...
Soulmate?
Yes. Alright, got to go. See you next week.
Bye. Remember to intro him to me when he comes to Singapore.
For sure. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good night, babe.
Morning.
Ma'am, the victim's name is Wong Hui Hong. She says she got scammed by someone named Edward.
I met Edward on this dating website. He told me he was a US citizen and we started dating a month ago.
In person?
No. Online. He told me he was too busy to come to Singapore because of work.
And how did the two of you communicate?
We are in different time zones, so it's not convenient for us to call each other. When he's free, I'm at work. When I'm free, he's at work.
So what made you think this is an internet love scam?
About a week ago, Edward asked me to lend him $100,000 for his business.
Did he say why?
He said his bank account was frozen and his credit card had maxed out. But it was coming to the end of the month and he needed to pay his workers.
Did he say why his bank account got frozen?
He said there was some misunderstanding with his bank, which was being resolved.
And then what happened?
I was okay to help him, but I wasn't very comfortable with doing such a large fund transfer. So he asked me to contact his business associate in Singapore to give it to her instead.
Do you still have the receipt?
Yes.
Okay, and then what happened?
A few days ago, Edward asked me to lend him some more money.
How much?
42,000.
Did he say why?
He said he needed it to open a priority banking account in Malaysia. Then he could apply a grant for his business there. Then when his business gets established, he could come over to Singapore to marry me.
Did you give him the money?
I told him I already lent him all my savings. I even borrowed money from my family. But after that, he just stopped replying to all my texts.
Then what did you do?
I tried to contact Foyana Suhaili, since she was his business associate in Singapore. But her phone number isn't working anymore.
Besides her number, do you have any other way to reach Fiona Suhaili?
No.
Do you have any photos or images of her?
No.
Can you describe what she looks like?
She's a tall Malay woman, maybe in her 30s, with long hair.
I'll need both Edward and Fiona Suhaili's numbers and any other details that you have of them.
Okay. Will I get back my money?
We will trace the funds transfer and try to claw back as much as we can.
But based on previous cases, once money has been transferred to a scammer, the probability of getting it back is low. But I couldn't trace Edward on the dating site.
How about Fuyana Suhaili's contact number?
It belongs to a foreigner who has since left the country, and preliminary investigation shows that no such person known as Fuyana Suhaili exists.
It's probably an alias.
That's what I figured. So we have no leads on either Edward or his accomplice.
Fuyana Suhaili.
Yes. Why?
The name sounds familiar. Yesterday I interviewed a victim, Marlene Sin. There was also an internet love scam case.
I met James through this messaging app. He told me he was an ABC.
ABC?
American-born Chinese. We started texting, then after about 3 weeks of dating, he told me he sent me a gift. I was so excited.
What was the gift?
He said it was jewelry.
And then what happened?
Then I got a call from a courier company. They told me I had to send $2,000 for import fees. They gave me an Ocean Bank account to transfer the money to.
And did you transfer the money?
Yes. But after that, I got another call from the courier company. They asked for another $9,000 because they said that jewelry has higher import fees. That's when I realized it was a scam.
Okay, Miss Sim. I'll need the bank account that you made the transfer to. When I checked the Ocean Bank account, it belonged to a Suhaili binte Suparjo.
Fuyana Suhaili and Suhaili binti Suparjo. Did you run a check on Suhaili binti Suparjo?
Yes. She's currently unemployed, no priors. Ocean Bank said they would get back to me about the account's transaction history. In the meantime, I told them to freeze her account.
Have you asked Suhaili binti Suparjo down for an interview?
Yes. It's scheduled for tomorrow.
The police called me down for an interview.
Suhaili, sweetheart, relax. When do you have to go down?
Tomorrow. And they froze my Ocean Bank account too.
The one I'm using for my business?
Yes.
Don't worry.
How not to worry? Why am I supposed to tell the police?
We've known each other for 2 years. Don't you trust me?
Yes.
I'll tell you exactly what to say. You won't get into trouble.
You promise?
I promise. Just follow my instructions.
Okay.
Don't mention me or tell the police that I use your Ocean Bank account for my business. This is very important, or else my company will get into trouble, okay?
Fine.
Don't worry. Everything will be all right. You know I love you and I won't let anything happen to you, right?
But I don't understand. Why has my Ocean Bank account been frozen?
We suspect it may have been compromised. A scam case was reported recently where the victim was told to deposit $2,000 into an Ocean Bank account. Your Ocean Bank account.
But I don't know anything about this deposit.
It's your bank account. How can you not know that $2,000 was deposited into it?
Because I only withdraw money to support my family. I don't keep track of how much is deposited.
Madam Suhaili, our records show that you are unemployed. So where does this money to support your family come from?
A family friend has been very kind to us. She knows of my family situation and she transfers money to my account to help us.
Who is this family friend?
Her name is Monica Liu. She lives in Macau. That's why she can only do money transfers.
Okay, that's all for today. Thank you for coming down. Just a word of advice, Madam Suhaili. You shouldn't let anyone have access or control your personal bank account. Not even your family members or someone you trust. You have to be very careful. Because if your bank account is being used for illegal activities, you could be held criminally liable for it. Even if it's someone else who committed the crime. Team, any updates?
Ocean Bank got back to me about Suhaili Suparjo's bank account. They've confirmed that there have been transaction inflows and outflows amounting to a total of $196,000 over the past 3 months.
It's a lot of money. Sheikh, check with the other local banks. See if Suhaili Suparjo has any bank accounts with them.
Yes, ma'am. How did the interview with Suhaili Suparjo go?
we may have a lead. Check with Interpol to see if they have anything on a Monica Liu. Who is she? According to Suhaili, a family friend who lives in Macau. Suhaili claims that Monica has been helping her financially. Actually, there is one person who can tell us if Suhaili Suparjo and Fuyana Suhaili are the same person.
Why did the police say that my Ocean Bank account was involved in a scam?
It's probably an unhappy customer. You know what they're like. He probably made the police report to cause trouble for my business.
So what's going to happen now?
I'll settle it with the customer. Ask them to withdraw the police report. Then the police will stop investigating.
What about my other bank accounts? Will your customers also make police reports about them?
Look, I'll tell my other business partners to check if any other customers have made complaints. They're the ones using the other accounts. Everything is going to be fine, sweetheart. You know I love you, right?
Ma'am, Interpol has gotten back.
Does Monica Liu exist?
Yes, but it turns out she's a love scam victim and she made a police report in Macau.
So it's a transnational internet love scam syndicate.
I checked with the local banks. Other than Ocean Bank, Suhaili Suparjo has 3 other accounts that have seen lots of transactions. These are the total amounts that have been transacted in each bank over the last 3 months.
Did you manage to check where the money came from?
Preliminary investigations show that most of the money came from the other internet love scam victims that have filed police reports.
Do you think Suhaili Suparjo could be a member of this love scam syndicate? Or could she be letting others use her payment accounts?
It's too early to say. How did the photo lineup go with Hui Hong?
Please identify the person you met and gave $100,000 to at the cafe. She identified Suhaili Suparjo as the person she met.
I think it's time to get Suhaili Suparjo down for another chat.
The police called. They want to interview me again.
Did they say why?
They said they needed to verify some facts with me. But what if they've discovered that I flagged to them earlier?
Don't jump to conclusions. Just follow my instructions and everything will be fine.
On top of your Ocean Bank account, we found 3 other bank accounts under your name. All of them have seen large transacted values over the last 3 months. Can you explain?
Whatever you do, don't tell the police to be withdrawing and collecting money from my business.
Another lie? How many times do you want me to lie to the police?
Sweetheart, this is the last time. I promise.
That's what you said the last time.
Sweetheart, you know I love you, right?
My boyfriend and his business partners use my bank accounts for the business.
What sort of business?
I don't know. He never told me and I never asked.
Our investigations show that the money in your 4 bank accounts came from internet love scam victims. And one victim identified you as the person who collected $100,000 from her. And you signed the receipt as Fuyana Suhaili. Was the internet love scam your idea?
No. I didn't scam anyone. All I did was to allow my boyfriend and his business partners to use my account for their business.
Are you sure that's all you did?
Sometimes I will collect or withdraw money for him. Then, I would travel to his home in KL to give it to him.
What's his name?
Aulola Oladayo Opeyemi.
Our suspect is Awolola Oladayo Opeyemi. We believe he is the ringleader of a transnational internet love scam syndicate.
Investigation shows that he entered Malaysia on a study visa. We have been surveilling the suspect since yesterday. This is his residence. We have men covering all the escape routes and already informed the building management of upcoming operation and gotten their cooperation for the arrest. Are you Awolola Oladayo Opeyemi?
Yes.
Please step forward, sir. I'm Inspector Kai from the Royal Malaysia Police. You're under arrest for receiving benefits from criminal conduct. Cuff him.
A laptop and mobile phone were found in your possession. Your laptop shows several Friends With Me accounts under different names and pictures. There are accounts for Edward, James, Gabriel, Brian. Who are they? Keeping silent isn't going to help you. Your mobile phone has already given you away. It shows text messages between the Friends With Me account and internet love scam victims. They show you catfishing victims and asking them to transfer money to several Singapore bank accounts. What do you have to say?
They were in search of love and romance, so I targeted them.
What did Suhaili do for your operation?
She collected money from victims and brought them to me in Malaysia.
Was she the only one you recruited?
No. There's another woman, Farida.
When did you recruit Farida?
About 2 months ago. It was just business.
Just business. You took advantage of all these innocent women and scammed them.
They needed love, so it was an exchange. I tell them I love them, and they let me use their bank accounts for my purposes.
In the case you've just seen, Awolola Oladayo Opeyemi was a member of a transnational love scam syndicate that spun an elaborate web of lies to gain their victims' trust. Ultimately, 8 victims were cheated of over $500,000. Opeyemi also made use of money mules to commit his offences. A money mule is someone who allows criminals to control their bank or other payment account, or someone who uses his account to receive or transfer monies under the criminal's instructions. Thanks to the determination of officers from the Anti-Scam Command, as well as close collaboration with the Royal Malaysia Police, the accused was arrested even though he was outside of Singapore's jurisdiction. This swift action prevented more victims from being cheated. Between 2020 and 2022, scammers used over 19,000 money mules and 38,000 bank accounts to launder money. SingPass accounts were also abused for criminal acts. To combat scams and the movement of criminal proceeds, as well as the abuse of SingPass, amendments were made in 2023 to toughen penalties under the Corruption, Drug Trafficking and Other Serious Crimes Act and the Computer Misuse Act. Remember, our payment accounts and SingPass account are for our own use only. You may be held criminally liable if they are used by others for criminal activities. Those convicted of these offences can be jailed for up to 3 to 5 years and fined up to $10,000 to $250,000.
In a credit for sex scam, scammers take on fake identities on social media platforms to cheat victims of money. In 2022, 626 victims fell prey to credit for sex scams and lost $2.1 million. Today, we're going to the secret headquarters of the agents of scam to learn about just how these scammers work and how we can protect ourselves against them.
Agents of Scam, are you ready for your next mission?
Yeah!
Good.
Today, we're going to focus on credit for sex scams. You're going to learn how to do it properly, how to avoid common mistakes, and most importantly, how to scam your victims of their money! That's right. So first of all, you go to a social media platform like WeChat. Then, you change your profile picture to that of a sweet young thing like this.
But I don't look like that.
Silly boy! Of course you don't. That's why it's called a scam. You want your victims to think that you look like that.
Oh, so the prettier the picture, the better?
You're learning fast. Next, you gain their trust and ask them for money as proof of their love.
So, they pay us after that?
No. They're supposed to pay you before that. This is a scam, remember? Ask them to take a photo of their gift card with the code and send it to you. Then you give them a location to meet you at.
But what location do we give? The agent of scam headquarters?
Doesn't matter, but don't give them this address. You're not gonna meet up with them anyway. You're gonna continue scamming them the money by telling them you love them.
So we never meet up with them.
Correct.
And they want to meet up with us because they think we look like one of those attractive people?
That's right. Now go forth and scam your victims. How can you protect yourselves against credit for sex scams? You can act against scams. ACT. Act, check, tell. These 3 simple steps can keep your money safe and protect you from scams. Add the Scam Shield app and security features such as enable 2-factor or multi-factor authentication for banks and set transaction limits on internet banking transactions, including PayNow. Scam Shield keeps a record of known scam numbers. So, if a scammer calls you, the app is able to automatically detect and block it, preventing the scammer from targeting you. Check. Check for scam signs when someone starts professing his or her love shortly after making contact with you and asks you for money. Tell. Tell your friends about the scam. If you suspect the profile is a scammer, tell the authorities and report it to the social media platform. If you need advice, you can also call the National Crime Prevention Council Anti-Scam Helpline or visit its website. Remember, together we can act against scams.
We have come to the end of this season of Crimewatch. This year, we've highlighted actual police cases that show how our dedicated police officers help to safeguard every day. We've also shared how you can prevent yourself and others from falling victim to different types of crime, such as scams. Together, we can keep Singapore safe and secure. I'm DSP Asfar Khan. Until next time, do your part to prevent, deter, and detect crimes.